Hey guys, it's WADZ with the WADZ UP channel. Thanks for joining me. Today we're riding up just outside of Duffy Lake. 3.5 hours outside of Vancouver, BC. And absolutely great riding. All sorts of terrain, fire roads, logging roads, lots of technical. And so something for everybody. Now, specifically around technical terrain, I was a little bit interested to see how the 501 could do. And you can see me pausing right here, looking up this mountain or looking up this hill. And I asked my buddy Salvan to give me a couple seconds so I can see what the FE 501 is like in really challenging terrain, because this hilltop just looks so interesting to try and get up. And I knew it was going to be really challenging because they had logged the area. If you have a look here, you can see what I mean. You know, there's all these, it's just a sea of logs, right?
Thought I could get through there. That looks so nice up there.
So I ride the bike back down and I take another run at it and turn around, pick another line and go for it. And the reason I wanted to post this video is this was my first real legit try on trying to see what this bike was capable of. And you know, a little bit, it's not super hairy, but you know, there's, you know, as you can see, there's logs everywhere. And you know, granted, they're not massive, right? So you can just blip over them, but you know, they're everywhere. So you got to be on your toes. And the reason, you know, back to my point, I wanted to post this because, you know, I think it did really well, the FE 501, and the FE 501 gets a little bit of a bad rap. You know, the 17 FE 350, you hear them talk about it as it's known for its versatility in all types of terrain. And after riding this bike through an absolute sea of logs and, you know, just stuff that has the ability to, you know, knock you down, I couldn't believe how well it handled it. And I only have 30 hours on this bike, but I was real happy with it. I didn't feel it was heavy when I was riding the bike through this area. And a lot of people say that the FE 501 is not nimble. After going through this, I think it is pretty nimble. A lot of people say it's, you know, it's a heavy, powerful bike. I don't think it's heavy. You know, a lot of people say it pulls your arms off and it's just exhausting. And yeah, it's tiring. You know, riding a dual sport's tiring, especially when you go through this kind of stuff. I don't think a 350 would be any less tiring. And I didn't find that the bike was the limiting factor. If anything, I was the limiting factor.
Might look easy, but every foot or two or less, there's a fallen tree. It's just a constant technical ride.
I would characterize the FE 501 as being very versatile in all types of terrain. I just wanted to share this little sea of logs with you because it's comical. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Have a listen.
Look at this sea of logs.
Apparently I need to work out a little more cardio, but I couldn't believe how exhausting this was. But I think part of it's the adrenaline too, because there's just logs coming at you from every single angle. I ran out of lines and I had to stop and do a little bit of a pivot turn where, you know, I post my right foot, kind of pop it to the right and then reposition and try and get through with this absolute maze of logs. Thanks for watching and hearing my thoughts on the FE501. If you have any questions about the FE501, drop a comment down below. And if you like what we're doing on the WADZ UP channel, smash that subscribe button. Thanks.